Yo, what's going on YouTube? Back with another video. And as you can see by the thumbnail, 99 Bryce Harper, 99 Kinley Jansen dropped today, both of which could easily make any lineup in this game. They even juiced up Bryce Harper's stats against lefties, which they don't always do that. I remember last year I was so excited to use the 99 Harper, and it did come out just like this year around the same time as the Larry Walker. The Larry Walker was just better. This year it seemed like they juiced up Bryce's stats to where now he's more usable over Walker, unless you prefer that diamond shield. I find in this game sometimes that shield doesn't really matter. He'll have 99 on. Like, we're going to go over the stats here in a minute. I'm just amazed at this program. One of the best programs so far this year. On top of that, the 95 Jorge Posada dropped. We'll go over all three cards, and then we're going to go over what's the quickest method to get this BR program done and how you can get your choice of any one of these cards. Of course, if you're good enough to go 12-0, this video is probably not for you because obviously you can complete the program really fast just by going 12-0. You'll get multiple cards by doing that. You'll get both the BR program cards. But I have got the BR program done every single season, and I'm not a person who has a lot of time. So I play a little bit of ranked, I do events, I get the BR program done while still flipping the market, and I honestly maybe play at the most 2-3 hours a day, if that. So we're gonna go over my method to get it done compared to maybe what your method may have been, or if you're struggling to get it done. So let's go over the cards first, and then we'll get into the method. So first we got this Jorge Posada, the 95 overall Jorge Posada, 87 contact, 97 contact, 99, 103. This Jorge Posada does have gold defense. He's still slow as a snail. Honestly, I was a little disappointed in this card. I know that sucks to say because I love this Jorge Posada swing. I thought this card was going to be in game. If he had that kind of power, maybe even just a little bit less power, but the same contact as his other card, his 90 overall card, he would be my catcher easily. Now I'm probably just going to stick with the Salvi and Kyle Schwarber platoon that I have going on. If you really love this Jorge Posada swing and maybe the defense has always been what kind of held you off, this one does have gold defense. He has a better arm. He has better blocking, like better defense all the way around, just a lot less contact. And then we have Bryce Harper. We got 116, 108, 125, 91. So he's 116, 125. So if you want to platoon him, you can. I love Bryce Harper's swing. It's open. He has a quick swing. He's one of those, just like kind of like Rafael Devers. He gets to any inside pitch. Like, he's nasty. But 108 contact against lefties. Last year, I think that was like 94. So they gave him a huge boost against lefties. On top of that, he has the 95 arm, 90 accuracy. He has 80 reaction, which is almost the same as the Larry Walker. So even though Larry Walker has better fielding, they have very similar reactions. So they're going to pretty much get to the same balls. And on top of that, Bryce Harper has more speed than that Larry Walker, which is crazy to me. But hey, I digress. I love this Bryce Harper card. I'm going to get this Bryce Harper card. He'll probably be in my lineup. I'll use him in right and move Acuna to left since they'll both. That way, once I parallel this Harper up and I parallel Acuna up a couple more, they'll both have gold fielding. Even though, like I said, I don't think it matters too much. And then we have the Kinley Jansen. I loved this card last year. He has the 116 hit per 9, 125 K per 9, 99 home run per 9, 125 pitching clutch. So if you got to bring him in with a runner on second, their PCI is going to be really small. He has the pitch mix that you look for with the cutter, sinker. On top of that, he still has the four seam. He has the slider. He has the changeup. Like, this Kinley Jansen on pinpoint is just going to be absolutely filthy. So when we take a look at his pitches, he's got 99 control in the cutter, which is ridiculous. 93 control in the sinker. Right? So, that's just crazy. But then you go to his break, he's got 99 break on that same cutter. So it's going to literally look like it's going to hit you on the inside corner, and it's going to cut all the way to the outside corner. So his cutter, it's always hard to hit, but when you can play off of it with sinkers, and they're coming at you at the same speed, but one's breaking one way and the other one's breaking the other, this Kinley Jansen is going to be tough to face. It's a really, really good program. Obviously, what you're clicking on the video for is how can you get it done quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to head down here to the missions tab, and you're going to see these cards here. If this is your first BR program, I'll show you what these cards are. Do I go out of my way to draft these cards? Absolutely not. The strategy for this should be to get these done. these missions right here and winning one game at a time. The more time you're spending redrafting and redrafting and redrafting, trying to find these players right here just to get it done, and you're not even guaranteed that you're going to get in and get these, these done in that one run. Now, they've made them easier and easier each time, so it is possible, but you're spending 10, 15, 20, sometimes 30 minutes redrafting because half the time these aren't even in your draft your draft lineup. You're wasting time that you could have played 2 or 3 games already and got these points. So, for me, the strategy to get this done the quickest is draft your regular lineup, try to get the best bullpen as possible and the best lineup. Don't draft starters. If you're looking for draft tips, I'll put my boy Playful. He's 15 times flawless. I'll put his draft tips video in the description, and he'll help you out way more than me. He obviously goes 12-0 anytime he wants to. Me personally, we'll get to 9-0, 10-0. So, you're just trying to chase this 9 wins. You can get 2 losses. So as long as you're going 9-2, you're picking up so many points. You're picking up 19 points per run. And if you're getting to 9 wins, you're going to get the total bases. You're going to get the extra base hits. Sometimes the Ks can be tough, but if you face, we know those people. You face a person who isn't good at the game, you'll get a lot of strikeouts in that game, 6 or 7 strikeouts. And then from there, you only need 3 or 4 more. So like I said, if you're looking for these cards right here, those are these right here, these 4. Don't chase these. But if you find yourself getting closer and closer and the time's starting to wind down and there's a few days left, then maybe chase it. So like this Carlos Santana, his primary position is catcher. Don't draft a catcher, throughout your program. While you're sitting there drafting, leave catcher for the gold round or try to as much as you can, and you'll have a good possibility of coming up. I do find the relievers do pop up way more than the position players. So you probably do have a good chance to get this Betances, to get those Ks out the way. I think he only needs 3 Ks. So if you are that person that does like to draft these cards, the best way to get them is just by not drafting their primary position. So first base, third base, relief pitcher, he will pop up regardless. You're not going to fill out your whole relief pitchers before both gold rounds typically. And then catcher. I feel like the easiest positional player that you're going to find is probably Santana, because catcher is one of the last positions I typically take. I just wouldn't be chasing these 4 cards here. I'm not chasing silvers and golds to fill out my lineup, not taking the best player available, and then I end up losing the first game or second game because I didn't pick the best lineup trying to chase a specific card. So you're wasting time by doing that, and you're wasting time by redrafting. So if you want to get this done very, very quickly, pick the best possible BR lineup. Like I said, I'll link Playful's videos down below. But what it consists of is just taking the best players, having a specific thing that you're looking for. So like, I like defense in center field, not necessarily a bat. Because in BR's All-Star, there's a lot of hard hit balls to the gaps or deep. So I want somebody with speed and defense compared to somebody like, I like Kyle Lewis's bat, but he doesn't really get to any baseballs. So, I'm looking for a Harrison Bader over a Kyle Lewis. Even though Kyle Lewis has the better swing, the better bat, I want the defense out there. So you want to make sure you're picking the best players, not necessarily chasing these players. Now, if they come, take them. I'm not saying pass up these players. These are honestly good players. Don't go drafting a team trying to find these players and be surprised when you end up with a worse team and now you're losing. So now you're losing out on these points here. And these are easy points. These are where most of the program is going to be finished at, is by completing these missions here. And then you slowly get to these. But try to chase these first. Go for your wins. 9 wins in BR, it seems like a lot. BRs can get fluky. But I promise you, in 27 days, you can have at least one 9-win run. It's not hard. It can be, like I said, it is luck based. I'm not saying if you're not doing it that you're bad at the game, because there are a lot of World Series players that struggle in BR. If you play this enough, you'll get a 9-win run. And I would rather chase the 9 wins, that 19 points here, than redrafting for a whole hour trying to find one player here just to get 5 points. That's the end of the video. If you like these kind of tips, or if you have a tip of your own, put it down in the comment section. How do you get through your BR program the quickest? If you like the video, hit that like button, hit that sub button, turn on that noti bell. And of course, as always, peace, love, until next time.